Here you go.
Okay. So, I'm talking about marriage equality and why it's important to me and why I feel that marriage should be equal among all the citizens of the United States. So I feel like that marriage, for me personally, is an important thing because I grew up in a culture that really believed in marriage, and marriage was like really, really important. And so I've grown up with it having been something that's important, and so I've always wanted to be married someday and to commit to someone and to have a family. And then, of course, I came out as being gay, and currently, I cannot legally get married to anyone. And although I don't have anyone that I want to marry at the moment, just like in the future, it just kind of really, thinking about the future of not being able to get married kind of hurts. If you think about it, I mean, there are about 1 million romantic comedies out there, and every single one ends in marriage. And if you can imagine every single time you watch a romantic comedy, having a feeling at the end of like, I can't ever do that. And I mean, yeah, you can go out and you can just celebrate something and you can make a commitment to someone, but it's never gonna truly feel like a marriage because you'll always know that legally you don't have that. Legally, anyone else can say you're not married, or I mean, then there's all the laws that go along with marriage, and like, for me, it had never really been about the laws that marriage supplies, although those laws are very important. Those things that protect certain rights, such as like the right to property should your spouse die, or the right to making medical decisions and stuff like that, and rights having to do with children. All of these, which are very important for me, is that marriage is still an issue of, like who you love and being able to commit to them and being able to make that choice to enter into a marriage and having that symbolize something very important in both of your lives. I can, like, having come from a culture that was really big on marriage, that was also a very religious culture, I have a lot of understanding of religion and how important to a lot of people it is that marriage remains a woman and a man because of their beliefs in their religion. And I want to be respectful of that and respectful of their beliefs, but at the same time, there is a huge difference nowadays with our culture, in society, between marriage with one group of people and another group of people and another group of people. Like, every couple, marriage is different for each couple. Like, there's no general marriage is this anymore. It's very true. Like, marriage is different for each person that enters into marriage. So I think that marriage should be what it is for each person who enters into it, and that people who are part of a religion, for them, marriage will be what it is to that religion, to their beliefs. Just like, for instance, for the Mormon Church, getting married in the temple is kind of like the ultimate goal in life, and for them, it's really important that that marriage doesn't only just happen as getting married to someone of the opposite sex, but that it also happens within the temple, and that both members are also members of the Mormon Church. And so I want to be respectful of that, but at the same time, I think that there shouldn't necessarily be as much controversy as there is over marriage, because is it getting kind of long?
Yeah, my battery's about to die.
Okay. I'll wrap it up. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that how did I put it earlier? See that marriage for people who are religious will not change by allowing people who are gay to get married, because their marriages will still have all the same importance to them, because each person has a different view of marriage and how important it is to them. And that allowing people who you don't believe it's right to get married does not make it right in your beliefs. It doesn't change your beliefs. It doesn't mean that what you believe is right is wrong by allowing other people to do something. What it means is that you have given other people an opportunity to do what they believe is right for them as well. The Mormon Church really believes in free choice,